Jeff starts now.
You know, the show might not be perfect, but at least we're enjoying the ride. Today on Up North at 4, we will enjoy the ride with a living legend, author, teacher, guiding expert, Buckshot Anderson from Up Saner will join us. Then we will get some back-to-school shopping tips through Goodwill. We'll get to all of that in a bit, but first, here's our top 4 at 4. Downtown Rhinelander could see a new bar and restaurant by the end of this year. The building that was previously occupied by Sackett's until it closed down last year was bought, and it was also purchased the empty building next door. The owner's vision is to have a bar, restaurant, and actually 6 apartments right above. 5 of those 6 apartments are already finished. Today, new siding was being put on. We will hear more about their project tonight at 5. Rhinelander resident Jamie Weiss recently participated in the USA Triathlon National Championships in Milwaukee. She completed the 1,500-meter swim, 40-kilometer bike, and 10-kilometer run in a time of 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 44 seconds. There you go, Jamie. She placed 9th out of 131 females in the 35 to 39 age group. This was Weiss's first national championship competition. There were nearly 3,000 athletes representing all 50 states. Her performance was good enough to qualify for a spot on Team USA at the 2022 World Triathlon Championships in Abu Dhabi. Some folks in Lincoln County woke up Thursday morning to the smell of smoke. They went outside and saw a person lighting their property on fire. That's right, the exterior wall of the house was on fire with smaller fires around the yard. They walked out and they noticed an unknown man attempting to start their truck on fire. The man saw them and fled immediately. A sheriff's officer, K9, and her handler tracked down the suspect to his house. He was taken into custody and is charged with arson. He will appear in court tomorrow. I was never a fan of those blue and gold Packers jerseys. Well, Green Bay, they unveiled a new retro replacement today. These green and yellow jerseys were inspired by the team's uniforms in the early 50s. They will be accompanied with yellow helmets with green pants and a yellow stripe on those pants. The uniforms will debut on October 24th against Washington in Week 7 when the weather gets a little chillier. And speaking of weather, Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, fall seems months away on days like today.
No, it's only a month away from now, but lots of sunshine out there today with highs back in the 80s. A beautiful day with sun-filled day again today. We'll do it again tomorrow before we get some changes in here on Saturday that will likely bring us a few rain showers on early Saturday morning. But temperatures out there right now, look at this, right? It's 84 in Rhinelander with a calm wind at the airport, and the pressure is falling just a bit outside now. It's 88 in Wausau, a southeast breeze around 8, and the pressure there falling as well. And notice the dew point at 61, so slightly muggy air out there again today, making it feel even warmer, right? And everybody is warm from 82 out in Price County, and Phillips and Wausau is at 88, 83 for Antigo. You get the idea, mid to even upper 80s out there today. A couple of 90s across parts of western Wisconsin. We will do this again tomorrow and then some changes because there's lots of heat to the west of us currently, but that is a cold front right there. That is going to be in our backyards on Saturday and begin the process of cooling us off. So here's a trend, 84 again tomorrow, 78 on Saturday, 77 for Sunday, and then we'll hang out in the upper 70s through Tuesday into Wednesday before a reinforcing shot of cooler air gets in here on Wednesday, dropping our high temperature next Thursday to 71, meaning much of the day next Thursday spent in the 60s. Are you ready for that? Looking outside right now, though, lots of clear skies across the state and really entire Midwest again. But our eyes are still watching this. That's moving our direction for our late Friday and Saturday. The rain should hold off on Friday, likely arriving after midnight on Saturday morning. It's a quick moving system, though, so that's going to move through very quickly on Saturday morning. We could have partly cloudy skies through much, if not all, of Saturday afternoon after the rain showers get through the morning. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies and partly cloudy skies and humid and warm with low temperatures down near 60. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
Welcome to Patchouli Garden in Park Falls. We love authentic Indonesian patchouli and we specialize in our original custom blends. Everything with the Patchouli Garden name on it we make right here in our store. Visit Patchouli Garden in the store or online.
Now's the time to get a Ford built for you, by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You've got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Build and order your select Ford today and get $1,000 bonus cash in addition to all public offers.
A quality replacement window made with Fibrix material, which is twice as strong as vinyl, delivered through a stress-free process. Welcome to Renewal by Andersen. Get the peace of mind knowing Renewal by Andersen handles everything from start to finish. With one call, you'll enjoy working with the best people, exclusive products, and a superior process.
It's the people.
It's the process.
It's the product.
Call now to get our exceptional signature service. This fantastic offer is available only for a limited time. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
Need a lift? Furniture and Mattress USA and Lazy Boy Comfort Studio of Antigo has your chair. Shop over a dozen different styles, sizes, colors, and features. Quality lift chairs from Lazy Boy and others, all long-lasting, smooth, quiet operation with sizes for everyone and every room. If you like it, buy it and take it with you. It's yours. You can view all new styles on Facebook Marketplace, posted weekly. Visit Furniture and Mattress USA and the Lazy Boy Comfort Studio, Highway 45 North in Antigo, open 7 days.
A 2-week celebration of Alex Trebek's Spirit of Adventure. Next stop, breathtaking Machu Picchu.
Temple of the Sun, just below us.
Around the World with Alex on Jeopardy!
Jeopardy! Weekdays at 4:30 on NBC 12.
We're backing up north at 4. I'm sitting next to a living legend right now. This is Buckshot Anderson. He's a former guide. He's a historian. He's a teacher. He's a freshwater fishing Hall of Famer. Buckshot, is there anything you haven't done?
Get rich.
Get rich.
You're missing a few things. Hockey player, hockey coach. I mean, you've done everything.
Yeah, I kept busy. I've kept busy.
Yes.
So our viewers may remember Buckshot because he helped me with my Vilas Historical Museum tour. And I have to start with the story about you being nicknamed Buckshot, because your real name is Leon. How did you get the name Buckshot again?
Well, again, I was born and only weighed 5 pounds 2 ounces. And the neighbor, I was born at my grandparents' farmhouse just south of Mountain, Wisconsin, Oconto County. And the neighbor came over, the nearest neighbor came over the next morning after he heard that the blessed event had taken place to see the new kid on the block. And according to my mother, who was there with my grandparents, my father was at the logging camp, so he wasn't even there when I was born. So this is Mother's story. Mr. Whitney, his name was, from the nearest farm came over, and I was in a clothes basket because I didn't have a crib. So Mom peeled the blanket back, and Mr. Whitney looked down and says, "Hell, he ain't no bigger than a buckshot."
And it stuck.
And it stuck.
You know, I didn't even know what a buckshot was.
You didn't?
I'm sorry to be naive, but I love that story, Buckshot.
Well, now you know.
But I want to talk about so many things. Let's start with guiding. We got a taste of that up in Boulder Junction a few days ago. But tell me about how you get into guiding and what is guiding?
Well, guiding is taking people out on the lake and giving them an excellent day, telling them a little of the history of the area, keeping them busy, and hopefully catch some fish.
Okay, we have some pictures of your guiding experience. You've been doing this for how many years?
I did it for 62 years.
Wow.
The first 2 years I started following my father around, who was also a famous guide in the area. When I was 14 and 15, I got my guide's license at 16, and I guided for the next 60 years.
And you and your father kept a log of all your days fishing and angling and guiding.
Yes.
What are some funny things written on those logs?
Well, Joe got up, I'll use a different name, but this happened more than once. Joe got up because he had to use the bathroom, and his partner tipped the boat just enough to send him into the drink. That was a couple of times.
That happened more than once, you're saying?
Yeah.
Were you ever the partner to tip the boat?
No, oh yeah, I helped sometimes. Yeah. Depending if the guy had to give me a tip the last time.
And you never got rich. That's probably because you tipped the boats too much.
Well, when we started out, I was getting $7.50 a day.
Okay. Wow.
And because my dad says you're not a guide yet, you only get half fee. My dad started in 1941 when the guides were getting $6 a day. And so by the time I quit guiding in 2012, I was getting 300 a day. So I don't know what they're getting now, but.
And speaking of your dad, he passed away suddenly at the age of 52. He was a major part of who you are today.
I'm all him.
What's your fondest memory? How do you make you who you are today?
By teaching me but through a different way. I wanted to be a lumberjack and a fishing guide. And so he says, that's a great idea. So when I was 14, he says, here's a double-bitted axe, here's a Swede saw, a measuring pole 100 inches long, and a peeling spud. That's what to get the bark off the trees. He says, now we got 120 acres of tree. I want all the aspen trees cut down and made into pulp. So go at it. So I did that for 2 summers and decided, I don't think I want to be a lumberjack. So then he twisted me to, if you went to college, I go, I'm not out of school, I'm not out of high school yet. I'm not out of high school yet. If you go to college, become a teacher, and I went, oh, what? He said that you got all winter, you'll be inside where it's nice and warm, making some money, and then all summer you'll be out on the lake fishing, making a little bit more money. And so that's, he steered me right into my perfect occupation.
And you carved out some time for writing books, too. We're going to mention those books, Buck. Okay. We got to take a break. We'll be right back after the break, but he's not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. We'll see you in a few minutes.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Kitchen Bath Mart.
When you shop Goodwill for amazing deals on back-to-school items, you make an impact. Your support keeps items out of the landfill and fuels job-training and opportunities for people with barriers to employment. When you shop and donate back to school at Goodwill, Goodwill starts with you.
Have you tried it yet? The big, green, completely unique Hodag store now carries Hodag root beer. On top of your favorite Hodag beer and Hodag vodka. Shop all things Hodag at the Hodag store on Lincoln Street in Rhinelander.
There's only one place in the Great North Woods where you can go to get all your Hodag goods. They got t-shirts, signs, bumper stickers, and more. Come on down to the Hodag store.
Birchfield Nurseries of Rhinelander has been servicing northern Wisconsin since 1950. Birchfield Nurseries grows all of their own plants, and you will always find healthy, hardy, and well-maintained plants. Let their experienced staff answer any of your landscaping questions. They also handle shredded bark mulch, compost, and topsoil. For all your lawn care needs, they carry sod, premium gas seed, and lawn fertilizer. Consider one of the professional landscape crews to do the work for you. If you want experience with quality, call Birchfield Nurseries.
The new Ldf Country Market in Lac du Flambeau offers families the freshest meats, produce, bakery, and groceries. Take a closer look and you'll find a smoke shop, beer cave, deli, and liquor all under one roof, with convenient fueling stations just outside. Add Native American arts and crafts and you'll enjoy a unique, spacious shopping experience found nowhere else. Shop the new Ldf Country Market today. Get what you need so you can get back to what you enjoy.
When you shop Goodwill for amazing deals on back-to-school items, you make an impact. Your support keeps items out of the landfill and fuels job training and opportunities for people with barriers to employment. When you shop and donate back to school at Goodwill, Goodwill starts with you.
All right, we're back. We're still here with Freshwater Fishing Hall of Famer, Buckshot Anderson. Buckshot, you've written 20 books in your life. I want to know more about your writing in regards to surviving the Great Depression in the Northwoods.
Well, that was one about my 7th or 8th book, I think, called Wolves at Our Cabin Door. And I chronicles how our both sides of my family arrived here right after the Civil War in Oconto County, and then how my dad moved into Bonacqua in 1932 when he was only 23 years old, when he lost the family farm, and that's how we got up here. You know, we got into the area. I lost the track of the question again.
So you basically, your family moved to the area. You're surviving the Great Depression.
Oh yeah, we had we were the first people to build a home on a little lake called Casomo in Stanger, Maine, 26 acres, with a one-room, 20 by 24 foot. For the first winter. We did not get electricity until November of '46. This was in 30 38. When Dad bought the property, we moved into the cabin in 1939. We got electricity finally in 46, just before deer season. We got a phone in 1951 when we moved into our new lodge. My folks had a small resort, and we got finally where he was able to get Channel 7 out of Wausau, which was the only channel then, very faintly in 1953 or 4.
Jeez. So I'm astounded by a lot of things there, but also, Buckshot, your memory is impeccable. Do you have any secrets for us? I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
Well, part of that is because of the diary writing. My dad kept diaries most of the time. He forced me into do it, and maybe, I don't know, but you know, we had a little outhouse down the hill from that's what was our restroom. So we didn't have an inside. I didn't have a shower till we moved into the lodge in '49. So the only showers I got was at school when I played sports in the locker room.
Wow.
Yeah, and you're 84 years old.
Right.
Elementary school in St. Germain, high school in Eagle River. You've made a career out of the Northwoods.
Yes.
Tell us about that. What made you stay?
Well, because I love it. I'm an outdoor person. I like the solitude. You know, I don't like cities. I get nervous when I get to Minocqua. You know, one of those. And
the big city of Minocqua.
I think growing up in that environment, where and I was an only child. The only toy I had to play with was my dogs mainly. And my dad gave me my first shotgun when I was 9, and I started bagging squirrels and rabbits and grouse to help feed the larder, you know. Mm-hmm. So I grew up in that style, trapping. My uncle taught me how to trap, living off the land, so to speak, and helping your neighbors, and it's just something I still enjoy.
Yeah. Qualities that are all still here. Helping your neighbors.
They're all here. And I live on, we have only 16 acres left of the original 120 that my folks had. But I have state land on 3 sides of me, and a doctor has 80 acres on the other. So the nearest other home to us is over a quarter mile away.
Wow. Well, Buckshot, we're out of time for this segment. I think you should stick around to the end of the show. We're going to take a break right now. We're going to talk to Gabrielle Dorn. She's from Goodwill NCW. She's going to give us some back-to-school shopping tips. That's just in a few minutes.
Stop by Fanatical Fish Art Gallery in downtown Butternut and see the art of owner Kelly Meredith and other local artists. Find a piece that will inspire you, a gift to share, or take a class to help express yourself. Visit Kelly at Fanatical Fish Art Gallery in Butternut.
At PC Mobile, we're here to help. Ready to purchase a new computer, tablet, or phone? Or do you need to get your current machine up and running? Diagnose, repair, upgrade, or replace, we can help. PC Mobile, your electronics experts in downtown Woodruff.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale, but you get the gifts. Get a complimentary 4-night hotel stay at over 400 great hotels. Plus an extra 20% off when you spend $3,000 or more. You get more nights and more savings the more you spend. Get a 2-night hotel stay plus an extra 10% off when you spend just $1,000. So go ahead, get that new furniture and the trip.
Well, hello, Slumberland.
Buy more, save more, and get the trip. Now at Slumberland.
I think RBA is doing an excellent job of preparing the kids for college. My daughter, who's a junior, is going to start college classes, and she could graduate with almost a full associate's degree.
I think the one thing that people should know about RVA is how well-rounded it is with all the extra things that they can do, not only through school, but through student council and National Honor Society.
The teachers are the best, and the students in RVA are really helpful. I think it's a great program.
Tonight, 2 new back-to-back Brooklyns.
This is why you don't have an arch nemesis, Terry, because you focus on the wrong details.
Maybe I don't have an arch nemesis because I solve all my crimes.
New Brooklyn Nine-Nine tonight on NBC.
Captain Benson means a lot to you.
We're partners for a lot of years.
You're safe. He's not getting away with this.
Time to make this right.
We keep fighting
Together.
We're back on Up North at 4. Jeff, it's that time of the year when we have to prepare into going back to school. Maybe not us anymore, but it's in the air and people are thinking about it. And that's why I have Gabrielle Dornrather here from Goodwill NCW. Gabrielle, it's always great having you on.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
So tell us about Goodwill and back to school. You know, why should people decide to shop at Goodwill?
Yeah, absolutely. So kids are more excited for school than they've ever been. I mean, parents are always excited, but kids are really excited. And after a year of virtual learning and kids growing so fast, there's definitely a high need for back to school clothes this year. And Goodwill is a great place to start with that because not only can kids find their unique styles, parents can hone in that cost savings. And not only that, you're supporting your community and you're helping elevate people with barriers to employment.
All right, Gabrielle, in 2021, the average household spends $849 on back to school supplies. How can Goodwill help them stretch that dollar?
Absolutely. So one, there's so many great cost-saving ways that you can save by shopping thrift or Goodwill. So one of the big ones is jeans. So jeans are super expensive for those, especially those big brand names. Our jeans start at $2.99 for kids and $6.99 for adults. And you can find them in all of those brand names that kids love, like Hollister, American Eagle, etc. And then another great way to save money is by getting your athletic wear there, your sweatshirts, your Under Armour, Nike, Adidas, those brands you can always find around Goodwill in the kids section.
Yeah, I
so
think
that's a really good cost savings tip.
Yeah, I think you made a great point there, is that you can get these brand names, not off-brand names, but brand named items like new condition for a really good price, right?
Absolutely, and sometimes we even get things new with tags on them that have been donated because, again, kids are growing so fast, sometimes they don't even have a chance to wear their items before they outgrow them.
Well, that's something important to think about, that your children, they're not going to stay the same size for much longer. Any other staples, Gabrielle, that people should know about when they can go to Goodwill?
Absolutely. So again, you can find so many different styles at Goodwill. The teens, the girls, they're shopping in the men's department actually, so they can find those big baggy outfits and those retro prints. But another great staple for buying Goodwill is the stuff that you don't want to carry back and forth between school. So your smocks, snow pants, athletic wear for working out or in gym class. Those are some great ways to save money by shopping Goodwill for back to school.
And thinking of the big picture here, so they can get clothes, can they get backpacks and shoes, things like that as well?
Absolutely. Backpack, shoes, and then it is a treasure trove for the college students especially. So starting with a new dorm room or a new apartment, so you can find furniture, rugs, lamps, I mean, really anything you need to fill up your space without spending a fortune on buying new that you may not hold on to for that long.
And I think it's easy to forget for people that Goodwill is more than just a thrift store, Gabrielle. It offers people employment when they have barriers to employment. So just give us a quick kind of rundown of what sort of work Goodwill does with people with barriers to employment.
Absolutely. We have just a cornucopia of programs that are really dedicated to elevating people with barriers to employment, whether that's through job skills training or any other opportunity. We have a lot of financial different services that we offer people, community partnerships, our Good Neighbor program. So we're giving out vouchers for people on low income to be able to get stuff that they need. So yes, Goodwill does a lot of different things. We're very concentrated on job skills training and growing individuals with barriers, but we do a lot of other things for the community. And with each purchase, 85 cents actually goes to support those programs of each dollar.
Okay, just another facet of how great Goodwill is. Gabrielle, it's always great to have you on Up North at 4. Thanks so much for joining
Pleasure.
us.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right, we'll be right back after the break.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Add beauty and security with outdoor lighting from Menards. The Mitchie Outdoor Wall Light has a beautiful oil-rubbed bronze, white, or black finish with clear seated glass. The sleek Hendron Outdoor Wall Light from Patriot Lighting flaunts a geometric body with a matte black and gray finish. The epitome of modern living. Find your style with over 1,000 outdoor lighting options. All outdoor lighting is 11% off right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
There's more to a yard than freshly cut grass. There's real life, full of twists and turns. Which is exactly why we built these mowers, to clear the way for stuff like this right here. Run with us, because the best yards are planted with real memories. Nothing runs like a deer.
Stop by Lakeland Lawn and Equipment in Arborvita for special offers taking place for a limited time. Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment.
Sometimes a job is just a job. But sometimes, a job is the spark that ignites a career. Classes and programs at Nicolet can be the fuel to push you further. To earn more and do more. All you need to start is a spark.
Now's the time to get a Ford built for you, by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You've got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Build and order your select Ford today and get $1,000 bonus cash in addition to all public offers.
All right, so Buckshot, you brought some photos with you. You showed me this picture of a sky in the mid-2000s. We have that picture here, and I think Jeff can kind of relate to this. Tell me about this day.
Well, we started out in the morning. My son and I were guiding a family from Indiana on a local lake, Stella Lake, for muskie, and there were storm warnings right away that would be some real bad weather coming in later that day. And it came in just after lunch. In fact, this picture was taken about the time we went back out to fish. And within about 10 minutes after we got out there, after the sky, the color went away.
I have to interrupt you.
Okay.
We only have 10 seconds left.
Okay.
And I needed to thank you for coming.
Come back.
Well, Buckshot will tell us the story off air because we have 3 seconds left.
We gotta go.
Thank you, Buckshot. See you next time. Sorry.